COVID came, an unprecedented crisis, and that's when our leaders realized that knowledge management is like air. You don't appreciate it until you don't have it. So when we had a problem, to explain to you a little bit how the system works, in PwC, in tax and legal, the knowledge management function is responsible for monitoring the tax legislation, for writing the technical opinions, and making sure that our practitioners are equipped with the best insights to go to clients. So this time the house was on fire because all the legislators were issuing tens, hundreds of laws every day, and we had to coordinate that. That's when leaders realized that in times of crisis you need taxi drivers, not maps, to talk about the metaphor from Dave Snowden. Our systems were too clunky to cope with the speed that we had to react. So we had to design a system from scratch. We did it in 2 days, and we mobilized the network. Our network was connected. We worked together as one. So we went out to the market in record time with 60 countries. It became a best practice globally, and we went with 130 countries immediately later. So so we showed that CAM can support the business in crisis time. And when the COVID became the new normal, we applied the same lessons learned to build the ESG tracker, which is another strategic platform where we applied the same lessons. Now, since 2021, we are continuing the transformation, and we have a solid program. We accelerated our transformation looking in 5 directions. We have people, content, and collaboration, the traditional pillars. So people is about training. As we know, a fool with a tool is still a fool. So no matter how much we invest in technology, we have to invest at least equally in change management. So we train our people. We invest in client-driven content. So before it was content management. Now it is with a focus on clients. So everything we do, we have the client in mind. Collaboration, which is probably more important than the other 2 combined. Many activities aimed to bring together the network. But what is most important is the how. We have the governance and organization as the overarching rooftop to ensure a sustainable ecosystem, and the technology, which we believe is the foundation for any strong architecture. And we aim to have that locally relevant but globally aligned. We accept chaos in a way because we are 60 territories. We've inventorized 600 knowledge sources. We are not going to be able to integrate all. So we developed a knowledge map, a navigator that enriches the knowledge discovery and shows people where to look. We have developed a knowledge chatbot and training to teach people how to use the knowledge resources we have. Now, this year and beyond, we have made steps into making knowledge management more strategic, as we have seen in COVID how important it was. We stayed away from fancy statements, mission statements, visions. We have defined a knowledge equation, which is very simple. In the word of Aristotle, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.